Cek. Cek. Kita akan dapat, guys. Welcome guys. Astaga, nanti KP lu. Cocok ya. Pertama. Romario. Dapat aja dia Romario. Main aja guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver face to face with the keeper. And he shoots! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Berapa kali nih Bapak ini ya?
The next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look
Menit
about it.
kedua udah jebol nih. Bodohnya saya.
This is from Mario.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Ya, kita pelan-pelan aja ya guys.
And ready to go again. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham, Mbappe.
Hai.
Bellingham.
Kenapa begitu?
And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass
Johan
it through.
Cruyff.
Now, can they get him away?
Nice.
Nicely intercepted.
Mana aja?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cruyff.
Nice ya. Keras sekali bos. Umpanannya bos.
It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Shoots.
Nice.
No mistake. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep
Wah, mana gampang gitu dia.
Off the post. Good read, needed to
Oh, ada
be.
tiang.
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for
Memang
targets.
sebab berbahaya itu
Good
si
at
Gullit.
that pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the
Wah,
easier
Gullit
pass.
lagi.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Gullit terkelit-kelit.
And that really is so impressive.
Ya.
That's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Pedri. Now it's Hullet. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Kukcu. Good driving run. And the whistle's gone,
Wih,
presumably for offside.
oh, offset gitu. Astaga ya Tuhan, siapa yang nggak offsetnya semua maju dia.
And it's Hullet. Barcelona finding their passes.
Hey.
Oh, facing up
Oke,
to his
oke.
adversary. This
Sit.
is a formidable
Merah, sit.
matchup. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task meter, did he?
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a shapes to shoot.
Nice.
And he hits the net. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a
Jangan
lesson.
terlalu maju, bos.
Have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oi.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can
Aduh,
lose
sorry.
focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is from Mario. Hullet.
Masa.
Bellingham.
Waduh,
It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
kok bisa gitu ya umpannya?
Forlan. Oh, it's a nice
Badah
idea,
bola.
but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Can he get it through? And this is from Mario.
Ya ampun.
Oh, just skips. There's the shot. Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Ah, offset.
Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish?
Good
try.
Kukcu.
Outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sana dia umpan.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ay, nice.
Now it's from Mario. Now it's Cruyff.
Kok begitu dia?
Can he get on the end of this? Whistle's gone
Waduh,
once,
sorry.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure.
Yaya
Pass
Toure.
just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham.
Mana
Looking for
ada.
options for movement.
Wait, nice.
Against the cross, and one more try. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
Apa ini?
Gaskan kita. Salah posisi tadi tuh back saya. Pantas dia nggak.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice.
Kupchu. And he's had it nicked
Waduh.
away. And this is Romario. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ribery. Nesta makes the interception. And this is Forlan.
Sorry.
Well, here's a man adored by many,
Ooh.
even deified by some.
Nice keeper.
And they've got rid. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Nice.
Decent chance!
Nice.
Goal! It's level again. What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Simplicity
Aduh.
itself.
Well, from a defensive...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yaya Toure.
And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Ui.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Paris Saint-Germain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri receives it in a good position here.
Salah kamu
60 minutes.
berlari dengan Pedri.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that
Cukup
they
cu.
don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat.
Romario!
Wih.
It's bounced back off the post. Kupchu. Nicely
Oh,
aimed.
Kitiang aja ini kalau nggak ada dibantai saya nih. Aduh. Ini
He's
lagi
cut it
apa
out.
ini?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Wih.
This is Romario.
Paris Saint-Germain may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms
Sorry.
of threatening parity.
Now that's well seen too. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, no question that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sengaja gitu kuning.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Apa?
Absolutely terrific reflexes.
Nama shot on
Goalkeeping
target.
at its very best.
Ya ampun.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And this is Hullet. Forlan. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. And this is Forlan.
Wadah.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but
Waduh.
it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that
Ada
one.
aku ketinggalan
Goal
kayak
was
gitu
going to
juga
be
umpanannya.
intercepted.
Nice. Alah, sama aja lah. Itu gol aja lagi.
He's looking wide. Cruyff. Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe
Mana
couldn't
larinya
find
lurus
his way
gitu
through
Mbappe.
this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Forlan.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left.
Wadah kok. Cukup.
Ribery, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Leicester with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post. Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
And that ball a game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that
Nice
is
try, nice try.
an advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited and
Wah, bisa nggak dapat ini. Merah semua ini. Oh, Barca lagi nih.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders
Oh,
who are
sorry.
as good as this fella Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean,
Terlalu
he's
pede
always
dia,
got
guys.
some impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch
Ooh.
play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being...
Apa?
That's a half-decent try.
Saya juga kaget dapat bola itu.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Rame kali ini.
Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Wais.
And that's... Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to
Udah
miss
deh.
it.
Aduh.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi, and this is Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Big chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Can he finish?
Kemana bek kirinya?
Has done it. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are
Shoots! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Waduh.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Ribéry. Oh, well played, well played. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a look and place it forward.
Ah,
That's a key interception.
keras.
Rodri.
Wih.
Now it's Asensio. Pass is just off target. Pinged towards the front line. Van Basten might just make this. Now it's Neymar.
Wih,
Asensio. He's found the
kencang
way
kali
through.
Asensio nih.
Takes aim, takes a shot.
Mantap Asensio.
Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, there's the shot.
Waduh.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. It's a searching pass. Asensio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. Neymar. Now it's Asensio. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Hazard. Hazard with a beautifully timed run.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Messi spots it and intercepts.
Ah, tuh. Kenapa begitu, Bos?
Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's burst and the shot.
Maju, nggak mau maju ya.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
And there's the end of the first half.
Jadi futsal gini nih.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Barcelona get the second half going. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking to play him in. Messi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That has not gone well. Oh, well played. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Passing.
Hazard. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort. And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the
Udah tahu di sana dia dijaga kok ke
make
sana
things
umpan.
comfortable for them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be
Ya
more
ampun.
play.
Waduh.
Played into space. And this is Hazard. He's got away. He's well positioned here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Bellingham. Look at the shapes.
Wih,
Some excellent
timingnya
tackling
bagus.
here, and that one a perfect
Timing
example.
slidingnya bagus.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, nice.
He's only too
Wadah.
happy to take that back. That's a throw. And he's opted for the long pass. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the right. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skillfully cut out.
Kenapa harus
He's
umpan
so
gitu ya?
at ease on the
Kan
ball.
biasanya kalau
And here's Bellingham.
ini baru ya.
Master.
Uh,
Oh, he's
sorry.
following up.
Nggak pelanggaran ya? Sorry, sorry. Sekira pelanggaran, Bang.
No contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le programme du match ainsi que d'autres objets souvenirs.
Welcome, abangku. Yasin Bono.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence.
We saw.
Dembele. And it's Ribery. Great vision. Forlan purring through
Sorry.
his ears. Not the most convincing of passes. Ribery.
Aduh, sorry keras.
Nearly the perfect ball.
Keras.
Played into space. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kukcu.
Oh.
Ball is over the line. Hakimi. Spence. Zakaria. Conte. And here's Dembele. And he plays one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going up front in a hurry. And it's Van Basten.
Lambatnya.
Ribery. And this is Forlan.
Bolan.
Now played. Burak Yilmaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a
Oh,
great ball
nice.
here. Decent chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Ribery.
Waduh.
Can he get it through? And the shot! In he goes.
Nice.
No mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful
sorry.
to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe
Sorry.
there's some truth in it.
Kapan
And
malah ke
that has
tengah ya?
added a whole new complexion
Tengah
to
dia.
the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Forlan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Basten. It's a threatening... Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
Sorry, keras sekali umpamanya.
Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Big chance!
Nice.
And we have our very first corner.
Burak
That has
Yilmaz.
been knocked clear.
Nah, nggak ada yang nyari. Jangan ke Virgil.
Dembele is on Kaku. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. There's the shot. And now
Whee.
a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Oh, super find.
Ya ampun.
The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Tambah dikit.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, really well played.
Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Ribery. Shot could be on.
Ay, sorry.
Defending, very good defending. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Passing. And he shoots! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed
Kenapa
at
harus
the
gitu?
spot. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Bruno, in the context of the game, he must save it. Fabulous save by Bruno! Oh, he's missed!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Bola muntah langsung ditendang.
Sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can
Bodohnya.
spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belly. That's an imaginative pass. Nicked it back promptly. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming.
Comeback.
Or I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break.
Orang pada jago-jago ya pakai squad kayak gitu ya.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per
That
il
gets
numero
things
9,
going for the second
il
half.
numero 21.
This might spell chance, surely!
Nice.
Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm
Dia
under
punya
pressure,
Yusuf
and he
Paulson.
managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, bukan Yusuf
So the
Paulson,
lead now
Leroy
is
Sané
2.
dah.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Brilliantly cut out.
Hey, sorry.
Kukcu is
Marika.
always looking to break lines. Kusanov. The pressing's
Hey.
intense, and it's paid off. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Lari habis ngumpan ya.
Well read, nice interception. Kukcu. Van Basten. He's looking wide. Now there's a fine ball. I think that's
El
offside.
Premanita.
Yes, it is. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ribery.
Sorry. Wih,
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying
Perasaan
a
dia,
very
Sid.
good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hakimi makes the interception. Conte looking understandably
Conte.
energised after his goal. It's an inviting looking ball that.
Siapa tuh ya?
And it's Riker.
Oh, Yusuf Paulson dah bener.
Half an hour into the second half.
Duh.
Now it's
Oh,
Paulson.
bener ya Yusuf Paulson.
Now it's Sané. Neatly clipped into space.
Nice.
Dembele. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain do
Ada.
have a chance to counter here.
Oh, begitu.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Bellingham.
Wah, ih,
Oh,
keras
nice
sekali bang.
touch.
Aduh. Woi, shit.
Oh, good looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He
Yeah.
evidently loves the contest.
Attack.
The lethargy in their play isn't a
Udah maju
great
salah
look,
umpan ya
and
kamu.
it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Paulson. Zakaria.
No.
And it's Sané. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance!
Nice.
Ball's run loose here.
El Preman nih. Bener ya, El Preman. Nice. Burak Yilmaz. Nice.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Nice.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Dembele.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 18.
Hey. Kenapa bro?
Looking for the run. Forlan picked out and the shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on
Eh,
top of your game.
shit.
Everything seems
Wadah,
to be
wasit
coming
nih.
off for him.
Aduh.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was good,
Kesana lah dia ngumpan.
the execution of it not quite so.
Encourage the
Waduh.
pass with an
Itu
intelligent run, but
Portland
not a
kosong,
bad
bro.
pass.
He won't
Portland
be happy
kosong
with
dia,
that
bro.
one. Zakaria calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van
Aduh.
Basten.
Masuk.
Nice bit of trickery. And this is Forlan. Bellingham.
Wah,
He's had a fair
mantap
tumble under that
Bellingham ini.
challenge.
Dimana-mana ada dia.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance!
Wih.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Poulsen's cross. And that has been clubbed away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Forlan. It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured.
Nice.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was from adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Forlan, very much the hat-trick hero. What an
2003,
extraordinary game he had.
mantap nih.
Well, what are your
Enggak
thoughts on
2000.
today's game then, Tim?
Kok Cristiano
Well, the
lagi.
look on the manager's face says it all. He knows
Banyak nih naik kayaknya nih. Please lah, banyak lah. 103 dia. Nice.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too.
Kok
Such a
pelan.
fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent.
Mati saya.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Mati saya.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos, lovely bit of skill. And once more he proves
Wah,
rigid
ditekan terus ini.
on the bust.
Bagaimana ini? Waduh, saya masih lihat HP lagi.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Can he finish?
Iya. Tendangannya tidak ada powernya. Power Rangers-nya tidak ada. Meh.
Searching pass he's played there. Serginho gets over and intercepts.
Aduh.
That pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Aduh,
He
aduh,
just didn't
sorry.
seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Maradona.
That's good play from him.
Maradona. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Aduh.
That has been cut short. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry proves just a little bit too strong.
Ih. Nice.
Sharp little ball.
Aduh.
Denilson. So we're still where we started right now. That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Denilson. Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. Now it's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. It's a promising position. And here's Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's Forlan! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical.
Sorry. Aduh, sorry. Ada yang saya kira nggak didapat, no.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Ribery. And he's cut it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Clipped into space.
Kok
Paris
gitu saya main ya?
Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Van Basten. And this is Forlan. Maradona. No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first.
Jangan dong buang-buang peluang.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Nielsen. Played back in.
Out.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he skips past his man, Forlan.
Sorry.
That would be
Nice.
the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Forlan. And he's there to make the challenge.
Ya
Nice
balas.
to
Minute added time.
He came in hard, very hard. And the referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
GG Ohm.
A decent effort as the first
Kira
half
gol.
draws to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
Aduh, sorry.
Evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Udah maman ini bosku. Alah yang bener.
Lovely, now then. Chance!
Ya malah ke tengah dia bawa bola.
And one more try! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, the
Yeah.
referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Alah saya pelanggaran. Keras sekali.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Forwards and with intent. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Maradona.
Maaf.
Passing
Nice.
is crisp
Aduh.
and sharp. Plays in a bullish header. And yes, it's there. The second half off to a spectacular start. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah,
Aduh.
it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Aduh, maaf.
This
Jeleknya.
is threatening to become a
Ini
really
yang
good
bener mana?
game.
What a
Aduh.
difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And this is Forlan. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And this is Forlan. Forlan is flagged offside.
Offset dia ya.
He's not got that quite right. Now he's off and running.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tangkap.
Keeper's
Waduh,
dealt with
nggak
that.
ditangkap lagi. Nice.
Serginho gets a foot in here.
Nice.
Well, Jim, it is
Aduh.
abundantly clear that the tone of this game
Aduh, dua
has
kali
changed
tuh.
markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit
Ya,
has narrowed
ya
down,
mal.
Peter, and because
Waduh.
of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Van Basten. Back into the middle. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nice.
Well, I
Aduh.
think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ribéry.
Aduh.
Deals with that
No, 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 no.
decent chance.
Nice.
It's there. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time
Sorry.
whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Hey.
Well seen.
Aduh.
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Skillfully
Aduh.
cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Kencang
Well,
kali
that's
aman.
fabulous.
Gue kira udah dapet dia.
Just
Wih,
eases him off
yang
the
pria
ball.
wanita.
Cafu plays it forward. Kupchu.
Nice.
Through ball. Oh, he's burst through. He's through. Rijkaard! Just cruising.
Nice.
They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Ya.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all
Mana
a
abangnya?
very good evening.
Udah bagus mainan abang ya.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
104 ya loh. Sial. POTW 104. HP lu emang gigi emang. Puskas. Cek.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Inter Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and...
Big chance! It's there!
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Pancing.
Made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Paris Saint-Germain can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. Chance!
Ya, kok begitu tangannya?
That is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a go.
Lama.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Puskas usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Puskas. Rivaldo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Iniesta. Dink through. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! He's got it all! Inter are back in business.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Hati-hati bosku.
And we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Van Basten. That's good play. And it's Kukçu. Rivaldo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. He's had a shot. Goal, Inter.
Begitu ya?
Well and truly turned on its head.
Aduh, Van
We
Basten.
knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Forlan is standing over this one, and this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Forlan!
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aduh,
Nicely weighted ball.
kavu.
Bellingham. Now it's Ribery.
Aduh, ke sana dia.
Oh,
Nah,
very well to take that back.
mantap.
30 minutes gone. Belletti. Threads one in. And this is Rivaldo. And that's very disappointing,
Masuk.
it has to be said.
Yuk, bisa yuk.
And it's Rivaldo.
Lewat.
It's Rivaldo!
Low screamer.
Sensational from Rivaldo! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has climbs up big.
Ada.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ada.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Rivaldo.
Nah, ke sana situ.
Puskas!
Digeblek ke sana dia.
He'll try to keep this alive. Conte. He's in a great position here.
Ih, bu.
Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan.
Bebas sekali dia, Wak.
Into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has found him in acres. Terrific head. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costa Curta
Waduh.
kept his eye on. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had.
Pembantaian, guys.
Victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Belum lagi ya.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club. Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That has been cut short. Van Basten.
Aduh.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's beaten the last man, and this is Van Basten. He's picked his way through.
Iya, ke sana kok dong,
He's
Pan.
got the wrecked here.
Well, I'm not quite sure
Waduh.
he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did
Oke.
then. A couple of his teammates were very
Nice.
annoyed.
And
Oi.
this is Forlan.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cafu.
Ya
Well off
ampun.
target.
Mesti ke sana ya,
Excellent
ini Pan ya.
interception. Park Ji-sung. Nice sequence of passes, this. Forlan. Rodri. Conte. That is good alertness. Almost an hour gone. Tries to pass it through. Ribery goes for a shot! Van Basten. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's made its way to him. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Ih,
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rivaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Cafu. Park Ji-sung.
ada.
Great ball,
Kosong.
and he's in here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Wih,
And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave
dia
or
bukan
a bit
pelari, Wak.
stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oi.
Rivaldo looking to get on the end of this. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Forlan. Ribery looking to add to his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Iniesta gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Cannavaro. Smartly reclaimed. Here's Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. And Dijk gets it away. Conte. Iniesta. And this is Iniesta. It's a mighty
Ya,
effort. And he
bolong
couldn't
terus nih.
quite make it 6. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Sorry.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh,
Eh.
good support out wide. And this is Rivaldo. And this is Puskás. And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Into the last 5 minutes. There to retrieve it.
El Premanita.
Defense proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Wih.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is just off target. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard.
Begitu dia.
That's that, the end.
Nice.
Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Lead they controlled, but they managed to throw it
Pantai nih.
a A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...
Oh, siapanya?
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Serginho making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 4-0-0, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. And it's Van Basten. Ribéry shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Showing good feet. Hakimi going vertical. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a fuller! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Struck first time. Loose. Oh, what has happened here? That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's hit the post! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Italy have the chance to go the other way. Serginho. Rummenigge. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Neatly clipped into space. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! They've done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Ribéry. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Look at the and Del Piero! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's clever. He's in space and looking for options. He's having a shot! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing.
This is Iniesta.
Temps
This is Del
additionnel,
Piero.
3 minutes.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Del Piero. Iniesta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ribery. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Face to face with the keeper. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Disponible à la boutique du club.
Paris Saint-Germain leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. Here we go again. Iniesta. Rui Costa. Iniesta. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Iniesta. Kukçu. Forlan. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Now it's Iniesta. He's through here. Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Del Piero. That is good alertness. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ribery. And here's Forlan. Forlan. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Buffon! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham is onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's Van Basten. Ribery. Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Changement.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hakimi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's been flattened there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now that looks a decent ball. He's away!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Oh, what a mistake! Van Bronckhorst. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ribéry. Now it's Del Piero. Rummenigge. Tries a shot! It's in! Italy are back in business! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
7,
Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 18.
Owen receives it in a wide position.
Owen. Le numéro 13.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Owen. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Well, it's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. That has been cut short. Now it's Del Piero. Raul. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Forlan, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Paris Saint-Germain leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
GG.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Maicon Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy's class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Saliba cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is a little undercooked. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van Basten, and this is Forlan. Now it's Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu picks it up out wide. He's on. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Goes for a shot! In for the pieces!
Paris Saint-Germain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. That has not gone well. Kukçu. That's very neat. Bellingham. Lovely feet. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Basten. Forlan. Ribéry. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they're quick to get it back. Ibrahimovic. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Forlan. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa receives it in a good position here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. And it's Ribéry. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kirkchu. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And pull it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's managed to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Michael. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. And they can counter here. And he welcomes it in. The ball goes in. And he's there to belt it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for a runner. And this is Romario. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Long ball upfield. And here's Hullet. Out towards the flank. Hullet. He's not got that quite right. Bale. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Tries to play it through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Romario! He has done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neatly clipped into space. Romario. Played in by... Gets his head on it! Some header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And they're back on the ball again. Pepe. Lobbed in behind. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what has happened here? Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Rui Costa. Coming on the field is number 18.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Substitution in progress.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ribéry. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ribéry. That's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here. No, again there's no way through. Ribéry. Owen. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cafu. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Forlan. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game. And one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of
Just
that.
a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Any
that
reflections on what you've
CCTV
seen? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Owen. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Forlan aims beyond the defence, and he's quick to get it clear again. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Forlan. Lovely, now then. And he shoots! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another. So that's two now without reply. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! And that has been clubbed away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neymar. You have to expect that from everyone now. Belletti. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Beckham. Back into the middle. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And here's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is Owen. He is through here. A lot. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. Owen is offering a wry smile there. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu gathers from the goal kick. Batistuta. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. This is Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries to pass it through, looks across and plays it in. That's just playing it safe and simple. Looking for options for movement. This is Owen. This is Owen. And it's there! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength. Shoots! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Sticks it away! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Owen. Forlan. He's being urged to shoot. Ribéry! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a throw. Ribery tries to play it through. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Let's a look and place it forward. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ribery. And this is Forlan. Looking for the run. Look at the space. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes him with that pass. No way through. Serginho cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's managed to get rid. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great vision. Cafu, well, they've got it again. And here's Batistuta. And it's Beckham. And Batistuta! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he lines up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Played back in.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Cleared without hesitation.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So their fourth corner of the game.
Forlan. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Rivaldo with the short one. Yamal, he rises! He will be livid with himself. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. Played into space. Up he goes! I think that That's offside. Yes, it is. He's had it taken off him. Nice control. Ribéry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Ribéry. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Looking to play it. And Ribéry! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kukçu.
GG on.
Looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Nistelrooy. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kukçu. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Played with speed from back to front. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Back into the middle. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ribéry. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rijkaard. Ah, he's given it away. Tries a shot. They've done it. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's through, now is he in? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Owen collecting the match ball, and it is his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nunez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's all Bellingham! Decent enough try.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Pedro Neto looking for a runner. Nunez. He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. But it's Owen. Owen going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Bellingham. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ribéry. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? Ribéry. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ribéry tries to play it through. Crosses it in. Caught offside that time. And he's had it nicked away. Forlan. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham, and this is River, and the finish! Fermin. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Ternyata mic-nya saya matiin, guys. Sorry guys.
Forlan gets a good foot in there.
will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vermeer. And he was quick to react. And this is Owen. And it's been played through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Sorry.
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Waduh.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Ya ampun.
Vermeer. Darwin.
Mati.
Threads
Kosong.
one in. And it's made its way to him.
Nyes. Ya, El Preman lewat.
Pedro Neto. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Wes.
Now it's Owen.
Oh, sorry.
Van Dijk kept aware. And
Waduh,
it's
menunggu
replayed.
terlalu lama, bro.
Pedro Neto. Played right into his path.
Nice.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Well, he got rid because he was
Oh, sorry.
pressure.
Mundur. Aduh.
Moans and
Nice.
groans from the stands now are very audible.
Forlan might just make this. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe.
Waduh.
And he's picked out the run. And there's the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Real chance here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to
Ya.
the looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ngapain kowe?
Bout of pass passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll...
Terrific header! Firm header, just
Ada.
on target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that has put paid to that. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cleared without complication. And he's managed to gift it back. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Ish.
Yeah, better
Keras
communication
nih.
and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's going to be
Bah.
brought back for that one.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
11,
Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Nunez! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Terus
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the
Wah.
perfect target.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Face to face with the
Waduh.
keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Nah. Umpanannya deh. Dari tadi gitu umpan.
Pass somewhat off target. No way through. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Out towards the flank. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Lopez. Fermin puts his foot on the gas.
Nice one.
Oh, well played, well
Yeah.
played. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Alexander Arnold.
Nah, mantap.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Pedro Neto. Mbappe. Great chance! Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely!
Waduh.
Relentless!
Backnya gitu sekali loh.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. Paris Saint-Germain
Lambat
have
yo.
got it back and they'll have another go.
Paris Saint-Germain appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same.
And the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Ribery.
That's that, the end.
It's a nice shot.
Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperate.
Dihukum. Kapan mau naik nih? Wih, turun.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big
Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we
Saya diam dia. Apa ya diamnya gitu?
Nesta is there, and he can pick it up. Park Ji-sung, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Salah arah.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Duh.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
San Antonio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Ay,
regroup.
sorry.
And it's Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale looking for options for movement. Ball swung in.
Jangan.
That's a decent clearance. In once more.
Jangan.
Now it's Forlan. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal.
Oh.
1-0 the score.
Ribery really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe
Dah
there,
ke sana
did
dia
it
ngumpan.
slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. And the shots.
Nyamping kah?
Certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ribery. No, he's
Aduh,
not
sorry.
his way this time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, nicely intercepted. Van Basten.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's away. It's Van Basten!
The keeper.
Oh no, this does
Van
not look good.
Basten. Ya ampun lah. Umpan. Mundur
Can they
ke.
get him away? Zubimendi. Nice interception, well timed. He's a sharp little ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, he's hit it
Yeah.
long, but astray. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... And the shots!
Nice.
Loose, and oh, what has happened here? Played out wide. Bale. And it's made its way to him. It's Forlan. And it's Van Basten. That's a nicely shaped ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line.
Shapes to shoot!
Nice.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Van Bommel.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's in a great position here. In comes the corner.
Hampir aja dia.
And we have our very first corner.
Nice.
Casillas claims comfortably. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. Up Jisung. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Ribery. Gattuso. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. That's good play. And Ribery!
Nah tuh, ketekan lagi dia.
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ribery can really show some outlandish skills,
What
which
the-
is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another,
Just a
and
quick
you know it's an
announcement,
awful
and
long
an
way
exciting
back.
one too. We're about to announce
Paris
today's lottery
Saint-Germain
numbers.
are
Please
1-0 up
watch
at
the screen if
half-time,
you have a
and
ticket.
it's all to play for. Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Well, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gattuso to Bale. And again,
Nice.
they run up against stubborn defending. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Ribéry. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Bellingham just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that real chance!
Nice.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Ribéry. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Ribéry. He is through here. But
Ya
actually,
lupa saya dia bisa.
just about enough to come
Ya,
on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Bellingham.
Van Basten. Bellingham. The ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Yuk, gas. Come. Nice.
And this is Van Basten. Bellingham. He's had a shot.
Ya. Aduh. Kurang keras,
So,
coy.
what are you thinking?
There's a lot
Backhandnya
of
kurang keras,
football
coy.
still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Van Bommel. Bale. Gattuso.
Yang keras dong umpannya, yang bener.
Now it's Van Basten. He can run onto that. Shoots!
Nice.
He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to
Basteng,
stick with this.
nah, nice.
Oh, he's given it away. Fallen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. He's found a way through. Oh, great run, magical.
Nah. Sekarang dong bagus, bro.
With an air of
Umpananmu, bro, jelek sekali, bro.
swagger.
Well, I thought that run...
Boom.
And it's there. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Sorry ya, Bang. Tadi saya ngecas, Bang.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pemain Milan. Di AI juga bisa 1. Jam berapa nih? 2 match lagi kali ya? Nah, kita ke gini dulu lah. Berikuin dulu lah. Thank you abangku yang sudah bergabung. Bantu di subscribe dulu abangku. Malah sakit. Apa ya? Oh, bukan. Ya, ini baru. Waduh, sakit juga.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big
Woi.
game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package.
Boom. Aduh, kok nyamping gitu.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Belletti. And it's Bellingham. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe.
Bang 4.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities,
Yes.
but in the end it's fruitless. Important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is
Yes.
a formidable matchup. Pedri tries to pass it through.
Boom.
Forlan! Now it's Camavinga. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back.
Ya. Tapi
Great vision. And the shot! And now it's a race for the
Waduh.
ball.
Sorry.
David Villa.
Nice. Oi. Shit. Astaga wasit.
Still where we started right now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent
Aduh.
challenge there, uncompromising.
Baru pelanggaran.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Forlan!
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shapes to shoot!
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Forlan really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Camavinga. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen
Aduh,
for
sorry.
all his good intentions.
Wih.
Got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Tchouameni does well to get it back. Bellingham goes sliding in, and it's Pedri. Llorente has it in a wide position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Messi. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bellingham. David Villa. Howson cuts it out.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Koundé is the guilty party there. It's a quick one, and it's Camavinga. And that's gone loose. Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Villa, and it's been played through. He's not just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sengaja kali dia.
Are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Mbappe, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They've got a corner here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Threads one in. Now it's Alvarez. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's De Jong. Look at this chance for a shot!
Nice.
And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at
Ang
half-time
Messiah.
is a reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or
Ngantuk dah
endeavour
ini.
in the first half. Breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Halo abang-abangku yang sudah bergabung. Bantu subscribe abangku.
So off we go once more. Bellingham. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David, can he finish?
Wih, masuk.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he
Mas
knew
terima kasih.
all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona
Nice.
take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Aduh,
Well, this
sorry.
is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Camavinga. Knocks it into
Aduh,
space.
sorry abangku.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Aduh, sorry.
Bellingham. Nicely weighted
Nice.
ball. Forlan might just make this. And it's Forlan. And it's made its way to him. And the shot!
Nice.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Pump, panache and passion. This a man full of it all.
Betul ya.
Was he ever going to miss that?
Nah.
Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Mbappe is on big chance. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Dah ditunggu sama
Number
kipernya
4
tuh kok
coming
sana.
up here. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's in on goal. David Villa!
David
This
Villa.
time surely! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he shoots!
Nice.
He scored!
Mbaknya kok kepancing gitu ya.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe!
Oi.
He's fouled him there. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Belletti. Under an awful lot of pressure.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Wih,
It's a goal kick.
hampir aja.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oi, sorry.
Certainly when defending at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that seems...
Waduh.
There's the shot! He has done it!
Nampaknya dia mulai bangkit, Bu.
2 more needed! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked in.
Letting tackle.
Forlan looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. 75 minutes played.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Main-main sudah kamu di sana.
Possession and ready to go again.
Apa
Here's
kamu?
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well spotted.
Konyol ya kalau 5-1 jadi 5 sama.
And this is Forlan. Just eases him off the ball.
Wih,
it's a nice idea,
nice.
but the execution was lacking. Forlan.
Hai. Sangat tidak kencang. Oh, nice.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe.
Maunya ke Villa lagi tuh.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Villa. Mbappe goes for a shot.
Bopi.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. Shoots! It's come off the...
Dak live die TTOM.
Simple decision for the referee.
Enggak, Om. Di sini aja dulu. Ribet kalau main di PS, Om. Di TikTok. Soalnya capture card-nya kurang bagus, Om. Jadinya dia agak delay dia.
To thread one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Hmm.
Can he finish?
Waduh.
To recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet.
Tuh, Om. Thank you, Om. Udah gabung di YouTube, Om.
Pedri. Throw in.
Keren.
Bellingham.
Oi, ini kok.
Camavinga.
Anakku.
Bukania Vegas ya.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Bagus, Om.
He's picked his way through.
Tapi gini ya. Capture card-nya, Om.
And we're done.
Yang untuk di
Perfect outcome.
nayangin PS ke PC tuh, Om.
Flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so
Panas
many
dia.
factors that would have gone
Capture
into
card-nya,
this
video
goal, but I
card-nya
guess
itu.
they'll all go a little
Bukan
quiet.
graphic card-nya.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside
Oh
me.
ini die PS ya. Kirain.
Ya. Yang di Steam udah divisi 1, males mainin lagi, nanti turun lagi dia, Om. $7.500. Thank you, Om, yang sudah gabung. Kita selesaikan dulu live-nya. Ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Thank you.